Yeah, this is Beenie Man representing for Avril. Let me say Avril, me mean Avril. Let me say Avril, me mean Avril.
Hey, it's a girl, The Flame, and you are now in tune to the Avril Show. Keep it locked right here.
Okay. Well, I hope no one look at my eyes tonight and draw a conclusion, because the next thing they're gonna say, she look like she's on something. So I hope they don't look me straight in my eyes tonight. But it's the one and only. Mm, 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 mm. I'm coming your way. Let me see.
Hey, it's a girl, The Flame, and you are now in tune to the Avril Show. Keep it locked right here.
Wake up and tell the people they cannot go to bed too early because the Apple show is on. So I'm coming to you shortly. I don't know if my eyes are open or if they're closed, but I'm going to do the show whether my eyes are open or closed. Just bear with me tonight. I'm a little much craving sleep.
Hey, it's a girl, The Flame, and you are now in tune to the Avril Show. Keep it locked right here. Hey, it's a girl, The Flame, and you are now in tune to the Avril Show. Keep it locked right here. Hey, it's a girl, The Flame, and you are now in tune to the Avril Show. Keep it locked right here. Hey, it's a girl, The Flame, and you are now in tune to the Avril Show.
Okay, well, it's that kind of show that I do, that I don't sit here waiting for the people. I go right into the program, and it's a matter of folks seeing it later, but I don't know if I'm sleeping, if I'm awake, but I must admit to you. Good night, good night, good night to everyone who typed good night to you. Nandi, good evening. Let me just call you Nandi tonight, as they will call you Andrea. And good night to you, Problem Phipps, as you say good night, Avril. Well, I'm by myself, so you have every right to say good night, Avril, because I'm by myself tonight. Oh, when you see someone logged in, like Miranda says, good night, Empress. Girl, you hear my voice, it's gone. Had no voice from Friday night, could not move my body, had an early trip, Saturday morning fundraising trip. I swear I needed to take away one of the senior citizens, cane or walker. They were walking faster than me. I was drained. Got up and went to church, spent the day with family after, and fall asleep with the food in my hand. You know what that means. And today, got up early, had my first breakfast with the councilwoman, and I was coming home, and I said, God, the only thing I want to see is my bed. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to do it. Hi, good evening to you in Texas, my loving cousin, Donna. How you doing? Well, tonight, as the pastors will say in church, I won't be here with you long tonight. But I came on specifically not to call names because when you forget a name, people get offended. Janet Richardson, how you doing, my schoolmate? When I see some of my schoolmates, I have to laugh because we were terrible. We were good terrible because the terribles today we couldn't be yesterday. But listen, my voice is gone. I'm just getting it back. And if you see I wasn't on Facebook, you know when I'm quiet, something is going on. But the lovely pictures and lovely videos have me amazed. So I must say tonight, I come here and I hope nobody missed what I come to say and didn't hear it. But if my eyes look half open, bear with me. It is. So let me tell you something. I find what it is to knock me out to go to bed, but I'm only afraid to drink it. But Beverly Hyde, Beverly, thank you for coming out Friday, girl. It was a family affair. Um, I don't know. I got to give me a minute. I'm coming with this. I'm coming with this. I'm getting some, as the pastors does say, I'm getting somewhere. But before I go any further, I want to say a special, before I do anything else. Veronica, good night to you also, sweetheart. Looking good in the place. Oh, it was awesome. Thank you. If you was out there, type on the screen. If you was at the event, type on the screen because you got something coming. And someone sent me a clip from Facebook and they said there's a lady that put up on Facebook that you must get ready for 2025. She already started promoting. And when I asked the name, they say her name I think is Miranda. I said, oh my God. I say I gotta get onto Facebook. But let me tell you something. If you were there, you would feel like I do. I am still in a point of shock. And I think sometimes I'm so strong and all this stuff, but we're strong. But we're strong because of God's grace that's holding us up. So, I'm not going to stay long. And mm, wow, I just got a text from my lovely lady who's going to be here October 26th. Shelly is coming to shake down the place. Evangelist Bridget Blucher, Abina Amri, and Pastor Judith Esdale opening, it's going to be on fire. But it's going to be, we call it a prayer breakfast, but you're in for a rude awakening. We're not going in and coming out the same. I'm telling you, it's going to be something on October 26th. So get ready. No matter where you are, find yourself at this prayer breakfast. We're going to talk about it more. I'll be releasing it soon. And if you were there, you know the release, but it's coming out now. So if you are not there, I'll be taking it where you are. But let me tell you something. People are literally don't understand. And I hosted this event, but I promised myself I can't do it no more. But I got a call today from a sweet, loving lady from Jamaica. She said, whatever God called you to do, He's going to give you the strength to do it. Do not say you can't do what God instill in you to do. So whether you cry or you break down, continue to do what you have to do. But I can't do it alone. That's the good thing. But let me tell you something. If you miss the event on Friday, you miss a family affair. It was a family that came together. The room felt, there was a feeling in the room on Friday. And I don't know what anybody else felt, but the honorees, I must say, Miranda, Andrea, the officers they was awarded for the things they have done. They was awarded for the great work that they have done in the community. Mr. James Alston, owner of McCall's Bronxwood, Funeral Home, was awarded for the work he do in the community. But to think of two young ladies who stood there, gave their testimony as to what they went through, and was able to celebrate their life on Friday evening, it was a testimony of who God is. It was a proven fact what grace can do. Well, a young lady said to me today, the reason she is so upset, it was because she wanted to be there. And someone said to her, if we miss this year, we can go next year, because she does it every year. But I must say to you, it's not everything that you speak and someone says, why you didn't tell us? Evangelist Bridget Blucher, you didn't put it on the flyer. Why didn't you tell us she was going to be there? I come tonight to say this. If I have to tell you Evangelist Blucher going to be there, and because you love her, you're going to be there, then you taught me how to be quiet and to be still some more. The less I say, the better it is. Because you missed a night because someone said to you, maybe we can go next year. And you said, but I want to go. And you listen to your friend. You got to start listening to your heart. God don't live in your brain. He don't live in your head. Because if God lives in our head, we won't kill people sometime. We won't lie on people sometime. We will do the right thing. But because God lives in our heart, we have to learn to follow our heart. If your heart tells you to go, Andrea Gums, you brought me to tears. Miranda, you brought me to tears. Miranda, your husband is a blessing to have in your life. You could feel his love. I heard you are promoting 2025 already, girl. And I really appreciate that. And it had to be what you came out feeling. Because I came home feeling like all the work I put in, and the people close to me know, I was exhausted. I put on a dress Friday night, it couldn't fit. I put on another one, it couldn't fit. I put on a white one, it couldn't fit. I said, if you think I'm going to take you off tonight, you in trouble. I don't care if you get messed up, abused, if the dress look confused, I'm wearing it. I think it's the porridge. And I got up this morning scared to eat porridge. I said, I'm going to just eat a little bit because my clothes start busting out on me because of all the porridge I'm eating. But guess what? I can't give up the porridge, so maybe I'll buy extra size or I'm going to learn to go to the gym. But let me tell you something. I wear a white dress. I didn't look at the size. It was a little stretchy, so it just cling on me like bloop. But anyway, I tried to look amazing, Veronica. Thank you. But let me tell you something. We have to learn to follow our heart. If you follow your mind, if you follow what other people tell you to do, and you don't follow your heart, you're in trouble. That young lady, she said somebody told her that Evangelist Blucher was in the house and she nearly passed out. She just wanted to hear her sing. She said, you mean I missed the opportunity, but I'm not missing October 26th. I said, well, October 26th is one thing, but what happened last Friday, you still cannot understand by somebody telling you. I feel so blessed. I feel so touched. I look around the room, and when I see the people together and coming together and uniting as one, and everybody just, you all bring me to tears, Miranda and Andrea. And I must tell you, this event, I might have put it together, but it's not about me. I put it together so we can come together as a community and as a family. Thank you so much, Corinne Phipps. Thank you, and thank you for helping to push the aftermath out there. because I wasn't able to even get on Facebook. And even tonight, my eyes are closing on me. And I must admit, the event, the ideas that comes to my head, I have books upon books upon books. My bedroom, my bed look like a bookstore. I'm always writing. God always giving me ideas, and God always instilling things in me. And sometimes I get nervous because I say, how did I do this? How did I put it off? I'm short of staff. I'm short of members of the foundation. Yes, I need workers in this foundation because it's going to grow. I want to thank, first of all, I want to thank the councilman, Kevin C. Riley. They were in Albany fighting and doing what they have to do. I don't know if they reach home as yet, but I want to thank the State Assembly Speaker, Carly Hasty. I want to thank Senator Jamal Bailey. I want to thank our Bronx Board President. I want to thank our Bronx District Attorney who reached out to me, even though she was on her way from Boston and didn't make it there. I want to say thanks to Richie Torres. I thank you so much, everyone who decided to give citation, even if they can't be there, to the honorees. I know it touched your heart. And the people that came up, I want to thank Best Deal Cost Service. I want to thank Montefiore. I can't start calling names because I'll be putting them out shortly. But I want to thank them so much. All the sponsors who came forward and say, I got you. And they've been with me year after year. And now more people are coming and saying, I want to be a part of. That's what I want to hear because I know where I'm going with this. This is bigger than me, and I can't do it by myself. And I wanted to say everything I'm going through, God has infused me with the grace to handle it. When I look up on the screen showing the loved ones that we lost, tears come to my eyes because in that room on Friday, the very person that would be running around in that room doing the raffles, doing whatever, Alexandrina Leader, passed last Thanksgiving Day. So this was the first event without her. And it's when I got home, I recognized what we think is a mistake. It's not. I was wearing a white dress, and the last event, she was there dancing in her white. So when everyone is saying she loved blue and white, or she loved blue, I wore white, even though I wasn't small as her. But I'm just saying, maybe it was a reason I put that white dress on, even though it couldn't fit. But I give God thanks for where He's taking me. And in a couple of weeks, I will be out of here. And what I'm going to do, you got to get ready because I'm done away with a whole lot of things, whole lot of nonsense. I got to do what God called me to do. And some people I have lost along the way because God has removed them out of my life. When I thought that, what's wrong? What happened? It was God saying, where I'm taking you, they can't go with you. But I know He will bring the right people in my circle. And I just want to say, you heard me say at the event, I'm a better me. Get ready because we are some strong women coming your way. I am a better me. And you'll hear more about that pretty soon. When I sit with these women and I leave out of there, you got to be in the right circle with the right people if you want to go where God wants you to go. You got to drop some things. You don't have to tell people you don't want them anymore. Things will happen. They will even do you wrong. And when they think they do you wrong and they walk away out of your life, you better ask God the question because only He can give you the answer. People don't leave you. Anybody God put in your life do not leave you. And people say people come in your life for a season and a reason. I believe they come in your life for a season and a reason at the same time. Because if it's their season to come in your life, it's a reason they came in your life. We need to stop listening to some nonsense that people want to tell you. That when people come in your life, oh, it's only for a season. The season that some people come in your life, they're passing through. And trust me, even when they're gone, it don't stop you. It don't stop you from doing what God called you to do. You keep moving and you don't even recognize that they're gone. And when you turn around, you want to know how God bring people in your life. How did this happen? How did I meet this person? How did I meet this person? How did I come about honoring Miranda? How did I come about honoring Andrea? I single you guys out. I reach out to you. And it wasn't because of me and my doing. When people leave your life, don't take them back. Is when they realize what they're missing, they want to come back. It's too late. Because when you take them back, they're coming back to finish you. They think they got the best of you, so they feel they can abuse you and walk away. And when they realize they can't find better than you, or they can't find nobody to replace you, they want to come back. Do not take back what the enemy stole from you sometime. There's a song say, I'm taking back what the enemy stole from me. The enemy can't steal nothing God put in your life. Let it go. We're going to talk about that. But I just want you to know, I come here tonight to publicly say to all my honorees, you were selected because you deserve it. And if you felt the love in the room, it shows you who got your back. It shows you who your family and your friends are because they were there with you. There's some people who might not have made it, and it's fine. There's good reason why people couldn't make it. So you have to look at the one with a good reason. But there's some people who tell you straight up, oh, $110, that's too much. They're not spending it, right? But they're going to tell you it's my money. So if I want to buy a pocketbook, shoes, or whatever, they're going to do it, right? But isn't it the same thing as it's $110 to see what my friend is getting or be there to support my friend? Show the free party next week, invite the same people. They will be there. The $110 didn't benefit me and didn't benefit the sleep I lost and the headaches I had putting this event together. And I must tell you, the journal spoke for itself. The journal was for you to leave there knowing who the honorees was, who are the people that support my cause. Those are my people. They got my back. Someone went to one of my sponsors and he says no. And he told me straight up, no need for them to come here. Crystal Baker, thank you so much for coming out. Girl, you chose the year to come. You really come. I know you give some trouble in the place, but the Jamaican in you is the good Jamaican. So you could give the good trouble. I appreciate you for coming, sweetheart. And thank you for always encouraging me, stand behind me. And even when they try to knock me down, you say, no, that's not the Avril that I know. You stood up for me and proved them wrong. And today they're walking with their heads down, Crystal, because they came to the wrong person to talk about Avril. Crystal Baker. That's right. So you got my back out there because when I wasn't there, and when my back was turned, you stand up and say, not the Avril that I know. And it kill it. It kill it. So thank you for killing it. Sandra Miller Berry, thank you so much. And thank you even when you came in the room and the seat was messed up and they had you thinking you had no seat. Things settled. You understand. We had a good night. Things do happen, but it won't happen again. We'll try to avoid that. But I was lacking help. But overall, I'm going to see my team tomorrow. We're going to work on that. And my scholarship winners, I can't wait to celebrate them and present them with their checks. So we don't give them a check there at the event. We show you who they are, we honor them, and then we celebrate a dinner with them, with the attorney and everyone who comes out, and we present them there with their fundings. So the parents will enjoy a great night with us. So we don't end when celebration is over. This is a family that we are building here. And take it from me, the 10th year anniversary, it's all about us. It's all about us. Tell me what you want there, it's going to happen. If you want to be a part of, if you want to help, if you see a way to help, just help me. But don't talk about Avril, you look tired. Say, Avril, how can I help you from looking so tired and working so hard? I don't know what more to say to myself, but tonight was all about coming to say thank you. People, we're going to have some hot topics here tonight because people talk a whole lot of nonsense that have no meanings. It's like growing up when they send me to Sunday school, and if you don't sing a certain song and all now, nobody could tell me what the song meant, but they beat me in Sunday school for learning the song, and I all know nobody tell me what the song meant. So I tell you, we just grew up on some things where they teach us. Somebody had me walking in backward when I went to a funeral, and even when I bigger walking in the house backward until I hit my head one day and I say, I will never do that nonsense again. They teach me a whole lot of stupidness when I was growing up. Put fear in me and cause anxiety in my life. Walk backward when you go home in the house. And I don't know what I do. So somebody got to explain to me. Thank you, Sandra. Somebody got to explain to me all the nonsense they teach us growing up. Well, nobody tell us the meaning all now. But we just grow up believing in all kind of foolishness. You know, when you're going to bed, sleep with this in your ear and this on your head and all this time. I don't know. I've been battered, bruised and torn, but I'm still here. Some days my life was filled with fear, but Lord, I'm still here. So many times I had to fight just to stay in the right. I have failed so many times, but I'm still here. Queen, Queen vibes and energy. You look good on Friday. I don't know where you get that dress from, but the dress was sexy enough that when you won, you could have come up and collect. You could have come up and collect. I want to thank everybody. I sure many of you who said, like Queen said she was coming next year for the 10th anniversary. I didn't tell you that Bridget Blucher was coming, right? And you came and you got a rude awakening. It's not everything I talk about. And that was one of the nights. You got to get me an American Idol, Crystal. Put me on there because sometimes they need some energy, some laugh. So even if they're going to laugh after me, at least I'll get there. So let me tell you something. This Saturday, Carly Hasty will be also having his Father's Day event at the YMCA. So it's from 10 a.m. People, if you're in the Bronx, or even if you're not in the Bronx, or if you're in the community, you got to RSVP. It's on Saturday, June 15, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Northeast Bronx YMCA. Crystal, we could go up there and see what they have to eat and drink, and RSVP, please. It's going to be at 1250 East to 29th Street in the Bronx. That's the Assembly Speaker, Carly Hasty Father's Day affair. Have a lot of giveaways, food, and all kind of vendors going to be there. It's going to be a good day. So let's go out and support the men and encourage the men to come out. Sometimes the men, them just don't go nowhere. They just, you have to pull them. But we women, this is our day to encourage our men to come on out, go out, do something special for Father's Day. It don't have to be on Father's Day. But if it's something that can help them or just bring a smile to them, take the men out. You know, when it's Mother's Day, we drive down the road, we see the flowers and the rings and everything and the roses, and we're waiting to see if they can bring it home. So now don't wait for them to bring it home. Just bring it to them. Let the man feel special. I was trying to write a song to release, but after I hear Bridget sing the other night, I ain't touching that because people just want to hear her now. They ain't gonna focus on me. So I'll wait until after this year, then I'll come out with my song. So people, let me tell you something. Everything I'm going through, God has infused me with the grace to handle it. I'm not giving up. So, whatever God instilling you to do in this life, do it. Don't do what other people are doing. Be creative, create something that I want to come and see and be a part of. Because Alicia Bratcher, you was waiting for more of that song for me to sing it. Let me know so I could sing it for you, girl. But I ain't going up there where I see Bridget go up. Y'all ain't gonna embarrass me on here tonight. I'm missing out on so much living down here in Texas. Girl, Donna, you need to come up between Connecticut, Jersey, and New York, where you can just drive across like Miranda and everybody else. Don't them far away places. I ain't living nowhere. It's very lonely when you live in a place where your family not. It's very lonely. Not that you don't have family, but sometimes we live someplace where our family is not. And it can get a little lonely sometimes. But when God put good friends in your life, they become family to you. Don't ever feel like you don't have family. You have family. Your family sometimes is a great friends that God placed in your life. Because let me tell you something. Sometimes you have a bag of family around you and you still ain't have nobody. So all I want to say to you is be like me. Continue to do what God called you to do, and you're going to watch everything that you need just happen in life for you. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about that.
Hey, it's your girl, The Flame, and you are now in tune to the Avro Show. Keep it locked right here.
All right. So I just want to take a few minutes to say thank you to each and every one. And by the end of this night, somebody will get the message. It will spread. Everybody don't watch the show at the same time. But for those who watching, just share it. For those who came out and maybe have missed this show, to know that I thank each and every one of you, and I couldn't have done it without you. In the room, it wasn't about me. And someone said to me, "Did you take a picture?" I say, "Yeah." When people pull me and say, "Come take a picture," I remember to take a picture. But I'm so busy just enjoying everyone and the love. This is when we're going to come together. This is a family affair. So get ready to take it and make it the family affair of the year. We are going to do this right in the 12th district, and get ready because there is something else that's coming. We have outdoors. We have so many things to do. Girl, let me tell you something. I don't know. I try to rest and get my sleep at night because when I wake up in the morning, my head just starts swinging, just coming with ideas. And I thank God that coming from a small island, He brought me into big America. And I don't feel like I'm missing the big spotlight and the big this and the big that. Because just being able to do this local show and network with my local people and my community, it's a blessing. I don't want to be where you can't reach me. I want to be where God can reach me and use me to lift others to where they need to be. Competition is not something I deal with. That is why I'm original and do things differently. Because I don't want to be like nobody. I'm not trying to compete with nobody. I do this show even if two people watching, because out of the two people, somebody gonna get a message. And somebody gonna share it. And somebody is gonna hear it. If not today, tomorrow. We got to learn to love us. And we got to love what God put in us. Miranda, you have a beautiful husband. And I'm single. So do you think I'm more richer than you? No, you have love. And when you have that, it's more than the bag of money that some people wish they have. It's better than the big house. With all that you went through in your life, you tell me that you had family and great friends there to support you and help you to get through that. Are you asking for more? All I ask you to do is give God praise every second, every minute. Thank God for your husband. Thank God for the family. Thank God for the few friends you have, and watch your life becomes fruitful and multiply. Stop worrying about what you went through. What you went through is who give you the testimony today to be who you are, a better person, a loving person, and you don't even understand. You are a blessing because God is using you to give him his glory. Don't fool yourself, sweetheart. When you start to praise God and lift him up, everything you desire in this life will come to you. I don't even think about a husband anymore. I just think about living for Christ. So somebody said they want to hear me sing the song before I go. I want to come back next week with a different approach because I just believe tonight sleep killing me, pulling me, dragging me, and I can feel it. And I just want to tell you, going up to the YMCA this Saturday, 10 a.m., and enjoy Father's Day there. Enjoy everything that the Assembly Speaker have to offer. I've been battered, bruised, and torn, but we're still here. Some days our life was filled with fear, but we're still here. So many times I had to fight just to stay in the right. I have failed so many times, but I'm still here. I have many disappointments, but I'm still here. There were days when I thought I could not make it, but Lord, I'm still here. So many storms I had to bear, Lord, for your joy, they can't compare. Storms of sickness, storms of strife, but we're still here. You see the high note where Bridget would have go up now and say, I'm still here to praise your name. Oh, I'm still here. You took, I ain't going up there. Sometimes my life been oh so rough, but your love has kept me warm. I cried and I cried. I cried and I cried. Miranda and Andrea, your love surround me. Your love embrace me. We're still here. Congratulations to you both. Thank you for accepting being my honorees. You could have said no, but you said yes. And I know you haven't regret one moment of last Friday. Sing it there. Sandra, we're still here. And you know, I could testify about half of some of the stuff you've been through, girl. And that's why I could call you a friend. Because we've been through some stuff, but we're still together. We're still here. And for those who are out there, I just want to encourage you that no matter what you're going through in life, don't go through it alone. Don't say you don't want to be a burden to nobody. I'd rather you be a burden to me than commit suicide. Some people die of loneliness. Some people going through so much in their life. And because they're afraid to reach out to someone, we have this tendency to say, well, I know you're going through your own thing. Sometimes, even when a friend is going through something, if all they could do is listen to you, that's a friend. But at least you release the tears. And if they only just listen to you crying, that's all you need to know what a friend are. Many times I'm going through stuff and people text me, send me message, and I could say, well, I'm going through enough right now. I can't deal with it. But may I say this to you? I still text and respond, even if I got to say, I'll call you tomorrow. But I respond. You do not ever ignore the call of a friend. No matter what you're going through, it's better to say, I'm just dealing with so much right now. But sometimes the best thing, you will be surprised to know when you start listening to your friend talk, that friend might be God send that friend to let you know that they are also going through it. And when you realize you're not alone going through a battle, it strengthens you. That's why on October 26th, you coming out to the first ever event in the Bronx, the prayer breakfast, you made me stronger. And I urge you to do one thing. bring somebody that you could look at in their face and say, because of you, I'm a better person. I'm a better me. You made me stronger. You ain't going to regret this prayer breakfast. We're going to eat. We're going to cry together. We're going to listen to the voice of Evangelist Blucher. Let's keep praying for each other because we don't know what tomorrow holds. But if God have us here until October 26th, we are going to come together in love. We're doing this. So to everyone out there, I thank you so much for putting up with me, for listening to me. And I hope no matter what I say, you gather one thing out of what I say tonight. And just know you make me stronger. God bless. I love you. Share the lives so someone else who came to the show will know I appreciate them. I thank them for coming out. And I will do this all over again if I have to, just to bring the community together. I love you. Good night.